Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know I've had a 3-month hiatus and I apologize immensely for that. I first want to start this video off by saying I do have a top on. It's just like kind of an open shoulder and it's like low cut, so I don't want you guys to think I'm sitting here like naked the whole time, but I am excited to be back on camera. It has been 3 months, like I said, since I have filmed a video, and it kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. But I've had so much going on in my life, bad, good, indifferent, just like a lot going on that I have not been able to sit down and focus the time that I want on YouTube. And I'm like kicking myself in the butt for that now. But as you guys are gonna see from the title of this video, this is a chatty get ready with me with like all new products. These products you guys have never seen me use on camera before, and I'm so excited because these are some from like PR packages that I've gotten over the past 3 months that I just like legitimately have not filmed on camera. Some I've used, some are completely brand new to me, and I've never tried them before. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys the little update on what's been going on for the past couple of months, like without great detail, and some exciting things happening really soon. And yeah, let's just jump into this. I'm gonna do my makeup. It's not gonna really be tutorial based. I'm just gonna kind of like put it on my face and show you guys what I'm using and chat about the last 3 months. And yes, my hair is not straight. Get over it. So first, since I have been loving my skin lately, as you guys can see, my laser hair removal is pretty much like good, done, over with. I am breaking out a little bit, so like don't judge me, but like we're rolling with it. So these are the 2 products I have been loving for like after I do like a mask, or like right before I go to bed, or in the morning right before I do my makeup. I've been using the Elixir Weightless Beauty Oil from Kevyn Aucoin. This is new, and as you guys can see, I've loved this so much. If I just like shook it, but if I didn't, you would see that there's like 3 separate parts. You can get it on Sephora.com. I will try to link everything in the description bar where you can get it. But this one I have been absolutely in love with. Yeah, this isn't what the top like looks like. I just like broke it because I'm so aggressive. It's just like a little dropper form right here. It is a little on the expensive side, but $52 is well worth it. I have been obsessed with this. I love this moisturizer. This is the Sephora Intensive Instant Moisture Cream. I have gone through so many of these. I kind of have jumped back and forth from like the one in the pink and the one in the white. This is just like the hyaluronic acid booster. I think this is the one that's like the intensive one. I just liked my skin to look a little bit more dewy and a little bit more radiant lately, because I feel like I'm like kind of sick and tired of putting all these matte primers on and just being like super matte. So I'm loving the Hydrating Life, which you guys will see in my little like foundation little cocktail I'm gonna make. But that is what I've been loving to like prep my skin before. And then I'm going to skip applying a primer because I'm going to actually mix a primer in with my foundation. And I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight priming filter. I have used this before on camera, but I haven't used it with this foundation. This foundation I've been using for the past couple of months, and I'm completely obsessed with it. This is the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation. I have been obsessed with this. This is a very matte finish, and I really like the way that it makes my skin look, but I am going to mix it with a little bit of like some shimmer and like a highlighting primer, just to kind of cut down the coverage and give me more of like a natural finish to it. So we're going to go ahead and mix these. I am in the color 112. It is a little bit on the dark side, as you guys will probably tell. You'll probably clock me on that, but this is a little bit dark. I am not really a huge fan of drugstore foundation shades. I just feel there is not enough for everyone, but what am I going to do? So I'm just going to take a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'll mix the primer in. So, as you guys know, I was dealing with a lot of like emotional like relationship stuff a couple of months ago when I had left YouTube for a minute. It took me a while to kind of get over that, if I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I legitimately like took time, like months, or not months, like I took a while to just kind of get back to myself and kind of just get over things. And I am so happy to say that I am in a new relationship, and it's good. I'm not gonna like dive too much into it because you guys know I don't really want to share my relationship on the internet anymore. But I just want to let you guys know I'm very happy and he is really good. I would say it would be like the last month that we have been like seeing each other, and I only get to see him on the weekends because he is not like at my like disposal. He is I don't really want to dive into where he is, but like he's not in jail, so don't worry about that, guys. He's not in jail. He just has a similar career path as the ex does. So I have been really happy lately, and not just based on a relationship, but I have been like soul searching and really like finding myself, which I couldn't thank this little like breakup for. I started going to the gym like 5 days a week. I was going crazy, working out so hardcore. I had to stop because I was having some back issues. So I haven't really dove really into it on camera, but I was a gymnast growing up, and I had to stop because I had like really bad sciatic, and it was like crippling. So I had to like stop gymnastics because that is what like was causing the major like problem with it. And I have been going to the gym for the past, like since the end of January. I've been like going like 5 days a week. I had gone a little too crazy. I was doing like a leg press machine, and I was like doing like 160 pounds. I know. I'm not like some rocket bodybuilder or anything. Like, I don't want you guys to look at me and be like, damn, like, does she like have like a masculine body? No, I don't. But I just was a gymnast, and my legs are like really strong and stuff like that. So I could like do the 160, but I was like straining my back like so much, and I went and saw my chiropractor, which I haven't seen in legitimately since I had stopped gymnastics at the age of 18. And I told him that it was like a reoccurring problem. He was like, so like what happened? Like, how did you hurt it? And I was like, well, I was at the gym. And then he was like, what machine were you using? And then he like showed me this little diagram of like, never do a leg press because it's horrible for your back. So I was like, great. I was like doing 160 pounds. I was like so proud of myself. But yeah, so other than that, I have some really exciting news. I am having a breast augmentation done literally 2 weeks from Friday, and it's Sunday, so it's a little less than 2 weeks, and I am stoked. I am so excited, yet so nervous at the same time. I just feel like it's something that I need for me, but then again, I feel like I'm so nervous to go under the knife for surgery. I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, it's just like, it's new. Like, it's not like the only one, but it's just, it's new. So I plan on filming the whole entire thing. If that is something that you guys want to see, I am more than happy to film, like the whole thing. Well, as much as they'll like let me. But I will like film it all if that is something you guys want to see, like before, after, recovery. Like, I am not going too crazy, and I'm gonna save like all like the info and stuff of like how many cc's I'm getting, just because like A, who cares, and B, I can like kind of like talk about it in the video. So next is we're gonna conceal. I'm a little bit nervous. These are the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealers. Don't ask me the color because I dead serious cannot find it on here. I'm like, I don't know what color is what. But yeah, I literally have no idea what the color is. It does not say it on here at all. So I'm just going to be taking this one, and it's like a twist up, and it like kind of hangs out at the top. But I really am not like a huge fan of concealers like this because I feel like you can't really get the coverage that you're looking for. But I can't really shit on this one yet because I feel like I've never tried it. The only other one that I've tried like this is the Touche Éclat by YSL. And I wasn't really a huge fan of that. But I guess we're going to just give this a little go. I am lucky enough to be on the PR team for Covergirl, which is kind of crazy and exciting. So I did get this in PR, and I just have yet to like dive into it. And I just feel like I use my Tarte Shape Tape all the time, And I don't want you guys to think that I'm not obsessed with it, because I legitimately am. I go through so many. But like, I feel like you guys want to see me try different products, and actually you guys just want to see me like on YouTube in general. Once I'm done there, I'm going to take my Sigma. This is the 3D. This is amazing. I know mine has been through the ringer. But you guys can get them. I think they are back in stock, or they were the last time I checked. Everything will be linked down below. And also you guys can use my code Brandy to get 15% off, 10%, some kind of percent. I don't know, but it will all be in the description bar below. So let's just see how well these concealers work, because I'm always skeptical about drugstore products. I don't want you guys to think that like I'm like shitting on them or anything, but like I just am always skeptical about them, because I always feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I've never had like the best like experiences with drugstore products. Like either the colors are really off, or the coverage just isn't there, or like it breaks up throughout the day, or it just doesn't like last as long as like a high-end product would. But I'm honestly liking the way that this concealer is looking. It is a little bit on the light side, so I'm not really a huge fan of that, but I mean, like, I can't really tell the color, like the shade names or anything, so there's not much I can do there. I'm just trying to kind of even this out, just because it is a little bit on the light side. So I'm just going to kind of dab it kind of everywhere, just so it doesn't look like so harsh, and it's not just like there's like a white strip down my nose and a white like streaks underneath my eyes and like on my forehead. So I'm just gonna kind of buff this out with this sponge. But I'm obsessed with this sponge. Like I have yet to use my beauty blender since like getting this sponge. Like I just cannot with it. And I think I'm gonna maybe add just a little bit more underneath my eyes, because I still feel like I can see some darkness, and we just need some more concealer. So I'm just gonna kind of go like right up in here. And I feel like you don't really get that much product out, but like you just kind of have to like keep twisting, and then you'll kind of get like your desired amount, which is like fine. I'm just like lazy all the time, because I'm just lazy. This next step, you guys are going to be like, okay, well, what is the point of doing this if you did all that like hydration and stuff? But I am going to set my concealer and my foundation, just because if I don't, I have oily skin. My foundation, my concealer, it will all move. So I unfortunately cannot, and I do not have the luxury of not being able to set my face. So I'll just use like a light hand of powder. But I'm going to take my sponge and dip it into the powder and go just right underneath my eye. I have been obsessed with setting my face using a damp sponge. I feel like, it really just helps press the powder in so it doesn't look cakey, and it's just not resting on top of the skin. I have been obsessed with that, just kind of pressing this in the skin, and it does last a lot longer. I notice that all the time now, that my makeup will last upwards of like 12 hours because I'm like pushing the powder into my skin, and it's just keeping me and everything like kind of locked and loaded for the whole day. So I'm obsessed with that. But the only thing I do notice is it kind of darkens my foundation a little, and I don't know if that's just because like the sponge is damp and the dampness just affects the color of the foundation, but I have noticed that like my foundation will be perfect and it'll match perfectly, and then I will like go ahead and set it with a sponge and like powder, and it'll get like dark, and I'm like, okay, why did it just oxidize, or like what is happening here? Let me know if that happens to any of you guys, or if I'm just crazy, which I'm probably just crazy. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna move on to the brows quickly, and I'm using the Covergirl, oh my god, brow pencil. It's just in soft brown. It's in the number 710. I again have not used this before, so all of my feelings will be pretty raw about it. So just bear with me a little bit because I'm trying it for the first time on camera. And I've been loving my brows like just like alone by themselves, but I feel like I can't do a look and not like fill them in somewhat, because then they kind of look a little like you missed your brows. So I'm just going to kind of like take it underneath and just like light strokes, and just get like lighter as I come up into the front of the brow. I don't like my brows to be thick and heavy anymore. I'm like over that idea. So I kind of just fill in the bottom and just kind of comb up any of the excess product in there because I just feel as though I want my brows not to be so harsh, because then I think that that looks kind of like just masculine and I'm not really in it for it. So I'm sick of looking a little bit pasty white. So we are going to go ahead and bronze, and I've been loving this, you guys know. So I have retired my Hoola bronzer by Benefit for now. For now, I am just been obsessed with this bronzer recently. This is by TheBalm, and it's Take Home the Bronze. And this is in the shade Oskar. As you guys can see, I've dug into this pan and I'm completely obsessed with this bronzer. I feel like for the longest time I was like, I really don't want to try new bronzer because I am obsessed with the one that I have. Like Hoola was just like my love. It was just not orange and it didn't make me look crazy when I applied it. And then I got these in PR and I was like, all right, you know what? Like I feel like I need to try something different, just because I was just getting sick and tired of using the same products every day. I was like, I need to change it up. Like I was like, I am over like doing the same like look and the same routine every day. So I'm like, please just try it out and see if you like it. And I've been using this bronzer every single day since. And I think I like got this bronzer maybe a month and a half ago, but I think I just tried it like a month ago. So as you guys can see, it's not orange at all. It does have 3 shades. I have the 3 shades, but this is the lightest one because as you can see, I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm so white. There's no sun here. I'm low on vitamin D. I'm lacking the D. And yeah, I'm working with it, people. Come through cheekbones. Another thing I've been obsessed with is like nose contouring. I mean, I really don't contour, but I just kind of take whatever's left on the brush and I'll just kind of like run it down the side of my nose. And like instantly my nose just looks like so much better. I feel like my nose looks great like straight on, but like if I look from the side, I like hate it. So you guys already know about the nose job that I want, but this boob job is just like a little bit more important right now. My skin is looking flawless. Can you guys see? Like unclockable skin. I've been obsessed with that foundation from the drugstore. I feel like I was like watching somebody, but I haven't really been like present on YouTube. Like I haven't like even been watching my people. So yeah, that's been a little bit of an issue. But I did see someone talk about it either on Instagram when I was like scrolling, and I was like, you know what? Give it a try. I always shit on drugstore foundations because I'm still loving the MAC one. The MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Yeah, I still have that and I still love it. But I use this more on like an everyday basis, and I leave that one for like a special occasion when I feel like I really want to go out and look like extra like red carpet or whatever, even though I'm not going on a red carpet. Maybe like a shag rug, but like not a carpet. The next thing I'm using for blush, I've been obsessed with this one, and this is by Kevyn Aucoin. It's the Neo Blush in Pink Sand. Kevyn Aucoin has been coming through lately. I am obsessed with a lot of his products. I get sent them, and I rarely ever get a chance to talk about them because I haven't been on the camera for the last like 4 months, but I have been loving what they come out with. Like I die. Like every time I get a package from them, I'm like, where's it gonna be this time? What am I gonna fall in love with? But they came out with a bunch of blushes. This one just happens to be my favorite because I like love like the mauve-y pink blushes. And I've been liking some like orange ones too, but like when it comes to like the red and all that, like I steer clear from that. Like that looks great on like really dark skin tones, but like on me, no. So I'm just going to dip into the far part of this blush. I don't really want like a baby pink look, so I'm just taking like the deeper shade. And I'm taking a Sigma Large Angle Contour F40. And then I'm just going to apply it like on my cheeks and then like backwards. I don't like a crazy overly blushed look, but I do like it to look like I'm alive and I'm not dead on the street somewhere. So I just like to apply this just on the top of my cheekbone and back because I like to give myself a lifted, like a facelift. I need it, clearly. 24 and needs a facelift. I have not been highlighting my skin recently, but I felt like for this video, we can highlight just a tiny bit. And this is also from TheBalm. It is Mary Luminizer by TheBalm. You guys have already seen this around YouTube. Everybody is obsessed with it, but I am just a little late to the game. And they sent this to me. And I have been obsessed. Like when I wear highlight, this is what I've been wearing. And I'm just going to use the Anastasia A23 brush. And just right on the top of the cheekbone. Just right on the top of the cheekbone, just like pop it. Just right up there. Damn, sis. And just drag it down a little. I have not been highlighting. I do not highlight my face every single day. And the reason I don't is I just feel like it emphasizes a lot of the texture on my skin that I have that I completely hate. So I just kind of leave it matte. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be highlighted. Damn, sis. So I brought like 2 palettes. They're both from Sigma. I haven't yet to use these on camera or ever in general. And this is the Nightlife by Camilla. I can never say her last name. She is on YouTube, Instagram, all of that. I love her. But so we kind of brought this, and it's got some vibrant colors in here, but I really wanted to stick with these like neutral-esque shades just because I'm just really like wanting to like do like really good skin, a light eye, and like a bold lip. I am gonna jump in with this shade right here, and this is the shade Panache, I think it is. This shade right here is called Panache, I think. I don't know. Kill me in the comments. I cannot pronounce it, but I'm just gonna use that on the Sigma E40, the same brush, and we're gonna just like start right in this outer corner and buff in the crease, people. And we're not going to use false lashes today. I'm just kind of like, I have not been wearing them every day anymore. And I've been obsessed with how my natural lashes are looking. So I'm just really mostly focusing this on the outer corner. And then kind of when I have a little to no product on my brush, I am just going to buff the edges out just because we don't want any harsh lines. 2018 is all about blending your eyeshadow. And every other year to come is about blending your eyeshadow. And yeah, so I just really like to use this brush to pack out in the outer corner. It is really fluffy, so I don't recommend using it with like a crazy dark color, but I will use it with like the first shade that I'm using just because like it really helps diffuse and blend the situation. So we're being like super sloppy, and I'm just going to take the same brush and the same eyeshadow and just run it right along my lower lash line. And I'm just going to look into the mirror down here because I need all the help I can get, people. So what we're going to do next is we're going to apply a shade to the lid. I'm not, like I said, we're not going crazy on the eyes at all. I am just finding a brush here that I want to use for my lid. We're going to dip into that same palette, but we're going to dip into the shade right next to it called 4 Star. And that's this gold shade right here. And I'm taking a Anastasia number 18 brush. And I'm just going to take it and get some product on the brush. And then because we aren't going to be doing anything else to the eye, we are going to just spray the brush. And I'm using the Covergirl Lock Up spray, which I've been obsessed with for my face. But we're using it just to kind of make the brush a little bit wet. So we get some pigment. And I'm just going to take this and just go in the inner corner. I'm not going to like cut the crease or anything. I'm just going to kind of pack it and pat it. And then I'm going to bring it right up to the crease. We're not going to cut the crease, but I just want this to be super, super, super shiny and dewy. And we're going to be taking the CoverGirl Peacock Flare Mascara and applying a generous coat to my top lashes, and then we're going to use a different one for the bottom. Do you guys see what I mean by when I meant, like, I love my natural lashes and, like, I don't really want to put falsies on anymore for now? This is, like, going to be my go-to summer look. Like, I'm completely obsessed with this right now. Like, it's so lightweight, but, like, you look put together, but, like, not overly done up. So I am obsessed with this. And the next mascara I'm going to use is the Scuba Water Resistant Black Mascara from TheBalm. I'm using this because the wand is super small and I can get just right up in there. Next, what we're going to do is outline our lips, and we're using the Perfect Precision Lip Liner from LA Girl, and this is in the shade Reddish. And I'm not going to be able to talk for this, so I'm just going to outline my lips, and yeah. Sorry guys, I realized it wasn't recording when I was applying this, but this is not my favorite lip. It's just so patchy. Alright guys, and the last step is just going to be to set this all in place, and we're going to be using the CoverGirl Look Lock Up I almost said tattoo spray. We're going to use the CoverGirl Look Lock Up All Day Setting Spray, and just keep your eyes closed because this does smell good, but just like smells. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me / trying new products. If you guys like this style of video, let me know down in the comments below and give the video a thumbs up that I am back on YouTube. I don't know that I'm going to have like a strict filming schedule. I'm just going to kind of ease my way back into it because I don't want to make empty promises again, like, oh, I'm going to be back, I'm going to be filming full time. I'm going to be back filming full time and all that. Like, I want to like come back like slowly so I can just start to like get inspired, like re-inspired again. Just start to love what I do again. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial thing. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next one.